The year is 1850, and California had just earned its statehood. Once upon a time, there was the middle-class Smith family. It consisted of 4 people: a husband, his wife, his brother, and his trusty son, Kristian. They were in search of great fortune and success in California, in hopes of striking it rich with gold. Brother, are we actually going to go all the way to California? I just came back here from Britain. How are we going to get there?
Well, we're going to be taking our 4 oxen and a bunch of our crops. Remember, we're farmers. We'll have 2 oxen each carry our 2 6x12 feet wagons.
So we're not going to keep our crops for the winter? And what about our milk cow?
No, instead of selling our surplus crops, we're going to bring them, as well as our milk cow, to Sutter Mill.
Well, we need a lot of food. On average, we need about 2,000 calories a day. So each person will need about 400,000 calories by the end of the trip. And that totals about 1,600,000 calories for the 4 of us.
That's true, we don't need a lot of water, but we need to bring a lot of food for the trip. We're going to bring 700 pounds of sifted flour so they can survive the trip, 40 pounds of hardtack, 20 pounds of potatoes, 200 pounds of lard, 50 pounds of rice, 350 pounds of smoked bacon in bran barrels, 50 pounds of coffee and 10 pounds of tea, a bushel of cornmeal, parched corn, mixed dried beans, dried apples, and dried peaches, which altogether weighs about 200 pounds. For flavor, we're bringing 30 pounds of sugar, 10 pounds of molasses, 5 pounds of saltsterous or baking soda, 10 pounds of salt, 5 pounds of pepper, and a keg of vinegar, which weighs about 150 pounds. We can also bring a few dozen eggs that we can store in the barrels of cornmeal to preserve them.
Is dried bacon the only meat we're gonna have? I want more meat.
Well, I can bring my reserves of dried salted beef and ham, which weighs about 50 pounds. I also have 12 chickens, 30 pounds of pickled vegetables, 10 pounds of dried peppers and herbs, 10 pounds of nuts, and 5 pounds of European cheese that we can eat at the beginning of our trip. But just keep in mind that each wagon can only carry about 2,200 to 2,400 pounds.
We'll be fine. Altogether, the food weighs less than around 2 tons. We can keep the food in one wagon and the rest of our stuff in the other.
Yeah, well, not to mention we can kill some buffalo and antelope along the way if we ever run short on meat. And what about water? I bet the water in the rivers tastes nasty.
That's what the coffee and tea is for, son. It's to mask the taste of the alkaline water. And we're going to churn butter from our milk cow.
Can we get back on topic, please? We gotta pack for the trip tomorrow.
Yeah, our clothes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll bring 2 brown linen trousers, a wool pullover shirt, suspenders, a wool sack coat, 2 flannel shirts, and a palm leaf sun hat for you 2 men. For myself, I'll bring a cotton dress, an ankle-length skirt, 2 petticoats, an apron, and a shawl. For my son, we can bring similar clothes as the men will wear, including short wool pantaloons for the summer. We'll all need a pair of boots and as many pairs of cotton socks as we can bring. When we run out of clothes, we can just wash them in a nearby river if we feel the need to.
Oh wowzers, I'll be in charge of packing sleeping supplies. We can all fit in one tent. I'll pack a quilt and 3 blankets for each of us. I have the other poles, stakes, ropes, and pillows necessary for our tent.
Wait, but what about weapons?
I'll bring my Winchester rifle and Uncle Brian will bring his Colt revolver. We're gonna need to bring gunpowder and lead for the trip. I'll also bring my hunting knife, which we can use to kill animals, but I don't think we'll need it that much. Besides that, we also have to pack cooking utensils.
Let's see, we need a kettle, coffee grinder, my butcher and skinning knife, matches, tin tableware, iron pans, my chamber pot, ladle, plates, 3 empty kegs, a cast iron stove, and a butter churner. Ooh, I can bring along my new Dutch oven that we just bought.
Well, I can bring other tools that we need, like a shovel, a hammer, a plow, chains, ropes, fish hooks and lines, traps, a saw, a washboard, a washbowl, lanterns, candles, scissors, sewing needles, a spade, and most importantly, my trusty axe.
Yeah, I guess you gotta be prepared for anything.
Yeah, the wagons are going to need constant repairs, and we never know if we're going to need extra wood or if we will have to resort to farming once we run out of food. That means we need to also pack many seeds. For entertainment, I plan to bring a few books, including my favorite, The Narrative of the Life of Frederick Douglass. I'm also going to bring my fiddle, my harmonica, our family album, and my toy gun.
But that reminds me, I simply must bring our silver jewelry and utensils. I have so much cloth that I can bring along the trip to make clothes. I can bring my spinning wheel and our small wooden table and chairs.
And finally, we just need to pack some medical supplies in case anyone gets hurt, of course. My med kit comes with bandages, tweezers, towels, thread, lotions, liniment, and alcohol.
Let's get packing.
Well, we're all ready to go. Which route are we going to take to California?
Well, the whole trip will likely take about 7 months. We'll have to cover about 2,100 miles, and we can only wagon about 15 miles a day. Not to mention, we'll travel even less than when we have to cross mountains or rivers. But we're right here in Des Moines. We need to travel west until we hit the Missouri River. We'll travel south for a little until we reach the Mormon Trail. We'll take the trail all the way west, following the Plate River across the Great Plains. We'll pass Fort Laramie along the way, and we'll use the South Pass to get through the Rocky Mountains.
Well, honey, we better start going then.
I can see it. The Missouri River is up ahead. According to my map, this is where the Missouri Trail reaches the river. We should just find a safe place to cross the river now.
Hey, it looks like there's a spot that shell over there, so we can cross from there.
All right, let's go.
Well, that's good. Is anyone hungry for my famous gravy and Mormon side pork? What's it made of? Thanks for asking. It consists of 8 thick slices of pork or bacon, 4 tablespoons of meat drippings, 3 tablespoons of flour, 2 cups of milk, and salt, pepper, and paprika. It's also served with a side of cornbread.
Hey, there's an Indian over there. I wonder if he's friendly.
Honey, don't worry about it. I got this. Why? Hello, my fellow man.
Stop your wagon. If you wish to cross the bridge, then you must pay a toll to the Pawnee Indians. Hand over all of your coffee.
Do as he says, Daddy.
Don't worry about it. We got more than enough to spare.
Well, I'm hungry. What's for lunch, Arshia?
Don't even worry about it, honey.
Today, I'm making potato cakes. I'm going to use 6 potatoes, 2 teaspoons of salt, half a cup of milk, 2 eggs, 1 cup of flour, and shortening.
No. We're going to take a little short lunch break, and then we're going to get back on the road.
Okay. Finally, we made it to Fort Laramie. We can rest here for a bit.
Well, we've already been here for a day, we should get going.
What? We just got here.
I promise I'll make your favorite Swiss apple cherry pie for dessert. Remember, it's made of 4 apples, 6 tablespoons of butter, 2 cups of cherries, 1 cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of flour, 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, and half a teaspoon of nutmeg.
Sounds.
Kristian, watch out, there's a rattlesnake!
Man, I need to take a whiz. You want to come with me, nephew?
Yeah, sure. Get this stored up.
All right, you two. Go over there, but make sure be careful.
Alrighty.
Help!
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 The Indians got us! Help!
Save me! Help!
Save me!
Hey, who the heck are you Indians?
Get away from our food!
Didn't we already pay you Pawnees? Are you here to collect another wagon toll?
We want your oxen. If you want us to go away, you're gonna have to hand them over.
We can't do that.
Fine. You can't do that? Then we'll just have to take it from you by force.
Well, listen here. There's 3 things I love in life. My wife, my wagon, and my rifle. And you're not touching either one of them. Oh! Their spears are too pointy.
Fine. If we can't have your oxen, then no one can.
Oh, my brother! Are you okay? Oh. My son!
Oh my god.
Don't worry, I got those bandits. Everyone's safe.
Arshia.
Well, I'm so glad you're safe, son. Son. And you.
Well, we're lucky we didn't take any of our supplies.
Yeah, I know, but they still injured Daddy. We have to bandage him up.
Let me pour some alcohol. It's gonna sting a little bit. Thanks, but don't worry about me. Now we only have 3 oxen left to continue our journey after they killed one.
Look, I can see the Rocky Mountains over there.
Yeah, well, it's gonna take a little while to cross over there.
Ah, there's a black bear over there.
All right, everybody, calm down. First, what we gotta do is we gotta make ourselves look big and make really loud noises so we can intimidate them.
We need to find a cave to escape this blizzard.
Look, guys, there's one over here. Let's go.
I'll keep you warm.
Kristian, make yourself useful and go fix the broken wagon.
Alright, I'll grab the tools.
I'll make a nice toasty velvet chicken soup. It's made of 3 pounds of chicken, 3 quarts of water, 1 tablespoon salt, a 1/4 teaspoon pepper, 1 onion, 2 tablespoons of chopped celery, 2 cups of milk, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, 1 tablespoon of butter, 2 eggs, and 1 tablespoon of salt and pepper.
Well, we finally managed to reach South Pass and at the end of the Rocky Mountains. I'm glad that blizzard died down.
Yeah, well, the wagon's all ready and good to go, thanks to me. Our next destination is Fort Hall, where we can restock on supplies and water.
I'm glad we were able to restock on water. We had to drink some of our reserves from the Platte River.
I don't feel so good. I think I got cholera or something from the water.
Hey, he needs some milk. Get him some milk. You okay?
No, you need to have my Norwegian fruit soup. It's 1 cup water, 2 prunes, 1 tablespoon of dried currants and raisins, 1 inch stick of cinnamon, 1.5 teaspoons of sugar, and ½ teaspoon vinegar. Along with water, you'll be able to rehydrate.
You also need to have a lot of fluids after that explosive diarrhea.
Well, I'm feeling better. Thing is, I'm even more thirsty since our water reserves are running low again.
I'm feeling really sick and tired. I hope we find a lake up ahead. Hey, look, there's a lake over there. Hey, let's drink from it, guys. We're almost there, guys. Just a little bit further, and we'll be there.
Oh, why do I feel so cold and cramped?
Honey, are you okay? Is it because of the severe diarrhea you had last night?
Oh, you're burning up. I can't lose you like this. No!
No, mommy, please, don't die. Don't die, please.
It's okay, son. You're gonna have to finish the journey without.
Hey, son, what do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing?
It's all my fault. She died of dehydration. We didn't get her enough water in time. It took us nearly 7 long months, and we finally made it to the famous Sutter Mill.
Let's strike it rich for Arshia.
For mommy, for my wife.
Well, 5 years later, the Smith family's findings totaled to about less than 2 flakes of gold. Their quest in search of gold was a bust. By the time they had reached the famous Sutter Mill, nearly all of the gold was taken already. Arshia was dead, and they had no gold to show for it. Brian and his nephew Kristian decided to turn back to farming, where they already had previous experience in the field. Ahmed was the only Smith left, still searching for gold, chasing that oh-so-distant dream of fortunate success.
I miss my family. And if I could do this all over, I would.
DJ Tangy! You would not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies lit up the world as I fell asleep. My flies up in the open air and leave teardrops everywhere. But to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly.
Oh my god.
It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. 'Cause I get 1,000 hugs from 10,000 lightning bugs as they tried to teach me how to dance. A foxtrot above my head.
3, 2, 1, go.
That was good. Just to keep it rolling. We'll go from here, so.
Yeah. Go.
Well, we're going to be taking our 4 oxen. Remember, keep it going. My bad. Let's see. Well, we're going to be taking our 4 oxen. Remember, we're farmers and we're going to be taking a whole bunch of our crops with us. Bro, am I...
1, go.
Well, honey, we better start going then.
You just say it in one sentence.
Okay.
Oh, that reminds me. I simply must bring our silver jewelry and utensils.
I'm done. All right.
Okay. 2, 1, go.
No, instead of bringing our cash crops, we're going to sell them. Wait, no, I messed up. Sell.
And go.
Well, we're going to be taking our 4 oxen and a bunch of crops. Remember, we're farmers. We'll have 2 oxen each carry our 2 6x feet. 2 6.
2, 1, go.
Well, we're going to be taking our 4 oxen and a bunch of crops. Remember, we're farmers. We'll
Go.
What? Okay. Can we try?
No!
We should record this for blooper. Can we just try it? Alright, stop laughing. If you laugh, we're gonna make you laugh. Okay? Stop. Alright, just try it.
Alright.
That's what the coffee and tea is for, son.
Wait.
Oh my
You
god.
have to talk with your
No,
good
he.
voice, too.
Yeah,
Y'all are tilted this way and I'm tilted this way.
That's what the coffee and. Oh, what? Don't look like that. He's like trying not to laugh.
Come on, bro. Lean.
We're not even at the funny part yet. That's what the coffee and tea is for, son. It's to mask the.
I can't do this. I can't do it. All right, we're good now.
Why am I
I get that out? These leaves are hitting my face.
It is because I sound gay as shit. I don't fucking like this.
It's good. Just start it again. 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna speak North London slang for y'all real quick.
Brian, bro, come on.
Okay.
Brian, come on. Oh my god, get a little closer to me, Brian. A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Don't sing it, just say it.
Oh my god.
Okay, alright, go. Just
my
do it.
god, it's-
Do it. Just do it.
Hey, fuck. Okay, ready?
3, 2.
Literally, just keep it. Kristian, shut up.
Yeah, Kristian. Alright, just go.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
Round two. He won't fight me. Bro, it's I'm laughing at Jose trying to get up here.
Well, let's fuck the other one. Let's fuck the other one.
You find Jose and get the donut. You keep crawling on those knees.
Calm down.
Good job, big boy. I filmed you the entire way.
Nice dog. I like it. Have a good day.
Making friends in public. I can make friends everywhere.
Hey, say what's up to our YouTube fan base, everyone. Yo, what's up? Hey. Oh, Cringe Nation.
That's going in the blooper.
Babe.
He dabbed on him, bro.